online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey, that new Justin Bieber.
Yes, Justin. Hey guys, thanks for joining us for another fun-filled episode of Grandfathered. I'm your host, Annika Michelle, and with me is my wonderful co-host.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Nino. You can catch me at Nino Llanera on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Well, this episode was called Edie's Two Dads.
Yes, Edie's Two Dads.
Gerald and Jimmy got a little close there.
They haven't been close in a long time.
They haven't.
This is a little too close, I think.
Making up for lost time, man.
Right,
but it was a little awkward because it's father and son, you know?
They had to do what they had to do, though. They're trying to get Edie's education up. No Russian backyard for Edie.
No. That was creepy. By the way, the Russian lady was played by an Armenian woman, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Awesome.
And I guess we'll just start with what was what was your overall?
I liked it actually because we talked about this before we got on air. That this scenario has been played out a couple times throughout the past a couple of years or whatnot, which is kind of cool though to see the progressiveness in that and how it is it is a part of diversity when kids are trying to get accepted to school or whatnot. Yeah. And you want your kid to be in the best school. It's just funny the way it happened, the way they did it, and it was different still. So even though the story's been played out, it still was its own grandfathered mix,
true.
I loved it.
Yeah, it's very true. And John Stamos is no stranger to the storyline because he did the same exact thing for Nikki and Alex in Full House. When they were trying to get into some academy something, and then like Becky's cousin's kids or something were going there, and they were smart Alex and what this
anything
whole
for
thing.
Your kids. And
they have to watch them through the double mirror. Anybody who know what I'm talking about?
I remember that episode. Yeah.
So he's no stranger, and Baby Daddy did something similar with the two. They thought the two roommates were gay partners, and then the daughter got in, and so. But this one, it was a different twist because Edie in the end didn't end up getting in because Stamos, obviously being the charming man that he is, can't resist a beautiful woman at the bar.
He just had to go in for it, and then it just kind of messed everything up. But I mean, Sarah had a little play in that too. Yeah. But just because she saw what she put Gerald through when he was little.
Right. But
a little magic box.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's a scary preschool.
That is a scary preschool. But I guess what the Russian teacher did say, you're a single mom and you had to do what you had to do.
It's very true. And at the time, I'm sure she thought this is great. You know what I mean? I can afford this place. Gerald can come here. I can go do my life. I can get things done. And so at the moment, you're not Academy for my child when you're just trying to get by.
I think back in the days too, when we were going to school,
it was different.
It wasn't like this.
No.
There wasn't A1 magnet preschools to go to.
I don't think there was.
No, I mean Montessori schools maybe, but still.
Right. Montessori was around for sure.
Yeah, crazy.
It is crazy. It is crazy. And I have to say, the girl who played Sloane was actually on Glee.
That's what I heard. Yes, I do remember her because I was a Glee fan. Yes.
Yeah, I did not watch Glee.
That's okay.
I couldn't get into it.
Towards the end, I fell off a little bit, but still. Yeah, I'm still a fan.
Yeah, but I enjoyed this episode. I did. I think it was funny to see how much they were trying, because you can tell obviously in the beginning Jimmy still throws Edie in the car with no car seat because he doesn't want to ruin the leather seats.
Italian leather where 6 cows were sacrificed for this Italian leather on his Mercedes-Benz.
The cop pulls him over, gives him a $250 ticket. He still doesn't change. He still doesn't put Edie in the car seat. He's like, oh, well, sorry.
Right.
In the front seat, mind you. This child is in the, you cannot sit in the front seat till you're 10 or something.
He pulled a Brittany.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
At least she wasn't in his lap while he was driving.
That's very true. That's very true. And at least we never, like, to be on his side, I guess, I mean, he can't really, I guess, but we never actually saw him drive with the kid. They were always in parked position.
Right.
You saw him when he got pulled over, so you were assuming he was driving, and then you saw him when he was about to start driving.
You just want to give him the benefit of the doubt because of that smile.
I mean, hello. Yeah. No, but you never, I mean, obviously, because there's a child in the car, but.
Right.
But, so there's that. But my favorite line in this whole show was, come on, Edie, let's ditch these buzzkills and get out of here.
And the little pound, they had a little pound moment.
I know, and she had the sunglasses. Can I just talk about a continuity moment?
Yes, because we talked about this earlier.
So, I pointed this out to Nino. If you go to the grandfathered Instagram, there is like a little video of John Stamos and the little baby going on in this car.
Right.
And 1 second, the baby has this like huge bottle in her hand. She's taking a sip. It's like when the cop is like pulling them over. It's like a 15-second video. There's a huge bottle in her hand. It cuts to the cop. It cuts right back to Edie, and there's no bottle anywhere in sight in that car. But 2 sunglasses and like a toy in her other hand. And it's like, whoa, where's the bottle? Yeah. Where did it go? In like literally a second, it was like drinking the bottle, down, police, sunglasses in hand, and a toy in the other. And it's like there's no bottle on the seat that she could have dropped.
You need to hire Annika here.
I mean, I'm catching these stuff, guys. Come on. But like, it's just, that was just funny to me. I was like, did anyone else notice that?
No, I totally didn't notice it. And you're the first one who pointed out the baby.
Remember?
I just started paying attention. Like, I'm just so into the storyline.
Yeah.
Which I love this time.
No, it's good. It was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And like you said, because other shows have done that, it was still different because like I think other shows have gotten the kid in, or like it's been different circumstances, but like this one at the end, you know,
it didn't happen. But he did bookmark other ones to find or whatnot.
Yeah.
Which was really cool because, once again, we're going to get into that, but it was another family moment that we saw at the end. But I liked it because, I don't know if you've been noticing, but they've been getting more in-depth with the episodes and the writing.
They are.
So there's more development in it or whatnot.
And the characters and stuff, too.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, you know how the first one just felt like it kind of like just snapped and went by so fast? This one, I felt like the 30 minutes lasted a little longer for me, which I liked.
Yeah.
Because there was so much in it.
Yeah.
So I was digging that.
I did. I liked it, too. And I am kind of bummed Sarah's character wasn't in it more.
Yeah, it was pretty small.
She was kind of on her own scenes. Like she was like at the Russian babysitting place by herself.
That was the best scene.
She was, no, it was really good. And then she was like, comes in at the end, like when they're doing the interview, and she's like, "Oh, right." She cracked me up when she's like, "Yes, I have to go. Hello," and like she's just talking to no one.
You heard that, right? Yeah. I'm going because they said because I have to. Okay, bye.
Yeah. Like, what if I was there? And like, is this woman like crazy? Like, what is?
That's what they should have done. They should have played that like, actually, this is my ball.
They did. They said that.
Crazy.
They said that.
Right.
They did. She was like, she's crazy. John went like this. Like, she's crazy.
It just went too much where they couldn't even reel it back in.
They couldn't. And then first of all, here's the thing. If someone attractive like, you know, Jimmy Martino comes up to you at a bar and says he's gay, whatever, trying to get his granddaughter in, kisses you, gay or not, and then you end up at his house because you didn't have to be there. Like, why are you showing up to try to sabotage this thing? And then you like out him. Like, who cares? Just let the guy like. Why would you like sabotage his granddaughter? Do you know what I mean? Like,
right? No, Sloan was in it just for the pride issue and just to make sure that she wasn't getting played, and then that the school wasn't getting played because she's part of admissions or whatnot. But yeah, you're right. She could have just literally just let it go. And, you know, let it just all happen and had Edie get into the school and everything could have been okay.
And she could have probably gotten a second date. She could have probably gotten a first date. I mean, there was not really a date, but, you know, she stalked him to his restaurant.
Exactly.
She stalked him to his house. Like, she's a stalker.
Exactly. And then she could have had more roles and more time on air.
Right,
writers.
I mean, it's just, like, weird. I'm like, oh, so let's just say the story was he was gay and he kissed you and what? Okay. You know. Like, I don't know. It drove me nuts. Like, why are you showing up to his house? Why did you show up to his restaurant? Like, it's just like, okay, leave the guy alone.
That was funny that she didn't show up to the restaurant, though, because that was, like, totally not expected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I guess obviously it led to the storyline and the plot or whatnot. But I was like, why? Okay.
Yeah.
You secretly kind of dig him, even though he has a partner, right?
Yeah, obviously. And she even said, like, she even made jokes like, haha, you're old enough to be his dad. And then he just laughed like, dad, haha. Like, but if you only knew.
Like, he did not say grandfather once, though, in this episode again.
But they did keep reminding him that the grandfather is, like, a lifelong thing now, Jimmy. They kept saying that. And, like, I think it finally clicked to him because, again, in the end, when they were all, like, you know, kind of together and... like he bookmarked all those things and read that book. Like he would have never done that.
No, and I mean he felt some type of way too when Miss Annalise and Gerald helped baby-proof the house and get it prepared for the meeting. And she photoshopped some crazy pictures of them together. You know, when they were in Alaska, when they were working for NASA.
Yeah.
And then
the hospital room.
And the hospital room picture, which kind of touched something.
Yeah.
In those little heartstrings there. I was like, I kind of like this because I wasn't there for when my granddaughter was born. So this is kind of my fake, reminiscence of
way of living it.
What happened,
And it's funny because they had their story so down. How'd you guys meet? Sports bar. Like at the same time, they were like just giving all the answers because they knew it was coming. Right.
I was just like, oh, they're gonna mess up. Oh, they totally practiced. They got this down. Yeah. And then Sarah comes in and
yeah,
the awkwardness just ensues, and I'm like, okay.
She was hilarious though. She really was.
Yes.
And like Sloane, even though she ruined it, I kind of think this is probably one episode for her because I don't know what else they would do with a admissions counselor at a preschool,
especially if Edie's not going to be going to
unless she stalks Jimmy and comes and says like, oh, I'm so sorry, like I didn't mean to out you, I just thought you were so cute and I wanted a date and
right, which is funny though because you never know for like TV, like the writers can just write anything,
do anything.
Now they have 22 episodes
I know,
all together.
This is so exciting.
And you know what, I have something for news and gossip actually, and I'll explain that later on in a little bit as we go on.
But like this kind of made me think like how far would you go for your kid, because it's like I think there's a point of like obviously everyone wants the best for their kid, which I totally understand, but then like there's a point that like how far is too far to like get your kid like and then like you have to going back to explaining to them and be like, oh, like I lied and I said like is it gonna be worth it in the end?
No, it's so hard and complicated. It's like honesty is the best policy,
right?
Like if you're honest, it just makes things way easier.
So much, and there's no story to remember.
No, there's no story to remember. There's no backstory to add on. You know what I mean? And just having to keep on going with it. Way too much thinking.
Is a lot.
You know what I mean? Edie by herself is just intelligent. Did you see the structure she made?
Yeah.
Compared to
so cute.
Jimmy's little house.
With a little megaphone, no haters.
Right. I'm like, okay, so Edie's a smart girl already. You know what I mean? They could just go ahead and play with that. And I, that could be it. There we go. But the whole elaborate story, I think it could have actually been, if they actually told the truth, it would have been something funny, I think.
At the end, like, I'm so sorry, like, kind of fessed up to them, and maybe that would have given him a chance. Like, the guy could have been like, well, wow, you wanted to come into the school so bad, maybe we'll give you guys a chance.
I'm all thinking about this super real life situations. I'm like, this is a TV show, guys.
Right. But, like, it's still, like, kind of... like you said, it's been played on different TV shows. So I can't imagine that it hasn't been done before.
Right. I want to see.
Life.
I mean, I remember one specifically, especially was Modern Family.
Yeah.
And it was it was basically trying to get the whole diversity card in on a really specific school or whatnot. But just like I said, just the way they played this was really, really cool. I wonder how many more they could do with this with different different shows or whatnot.
Yeah.
But. Shout out to the writers. That's why they're part of the guild.
They're doing good. Right. That's why they're getting paid.
Exactly. That's why they're getting paid.
No, it was great. I really enjoyed it. And, like, I don't know. I like that we saw more of the kid this time.
Yeah. And, like, Edie's, like, actual, like,
personality. Yeah. Because she's like, no haters.
Exactly.
And I was like, oh my god, this kid is the cutest thing ever.
It's a new Michelle Tanner growing up here right in front of our eyes, guys.
Watch out now. She's going to have her own clothing line soon. She's going to have her own adventures of,
I know. What was it, Dual Star Entertainment?
Yeah, Dual Star Entertainment. Oh my gosh.
Those girls, they're living it up in New York. They're fine.
They're living the life. They are not struggling in any way, shape, or form.
Exactly.
It's crazy. But... You did say you had some news and gossip. Let's get into that.
Did you guys? Oh, I love that. I forget that we have a little theme song there. So the People's Choice Awards nominations happened just yesterday, I believe. And guess what? Miss Christina Milian, who was here last week, is nominated for People's Choice Award for Best Actress in a New Comedy.
Yep, she's nominated. Josh and John are up against each other in the same category.
And Grandfathered is up for
nominated
the next
too.
Comedy, right?
Yeah,
That's
new best fall
comedy.
best comedy or something like that. New TV show.
Exactly.
But basically, what we're trying to say here is go vote.
Right.
I did today, guys. I won't tell you which one if I voted for Stamos or Josh, but one of them got a vote. And Christina Milian obviously got my vote because she was the only one in that show from that category, and Grandfathered got my vote.
Oh my God, 2 of my shows are on the nomination list, so I'm not going to tell you who I voted for because
you can vote more than once because there's no like logging.
Well, there
thing.
we go.
So
one for
just
each.
go
it
in,
cancels
guys.
each other out, but I feel better about myself.
The one I didn't vote for, I'm going to vote for next time. You know, so
there you go. So it's politically correct. I love
it. I mean, I really hope they win. I really do think they deserve it. I think this is a great show. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And like they're doing a great job. And I don't think you guys understand. They shoot long hours. I mean, I see them on set all the time, and they're there like. Before I get in, their cars are there. When I leave, their cars are still there. Their red light's still going, that they're still shooting. And I'm just like, oh, rough, man. Like, yes, obviously they're getting paid a lot of money. And yes, they're doing their dream. But still, it must be absolutely exhausting.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. People tend to forget it's not all glitz and glam.
It's not.
There's so much work in between these things and shooting scenes early in the morning or at night, trying to have script changes every like 5 minutes. Because the writers are trying to get it to where it's relatable at this moment in time or whatnot. So there's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on.
So shout out to them and shout out to all the actors out there.
You guys are doing a phenomenal job. Yeah.
Exactly.
My little news and gossip, if you guys don't follow the cast on Instagram, you should. But if you do, you know what I'm about to tell you. They took the Golfieri twins that play the Edie to Disneyland on Sunday. It was John Stamos, Josh Peck, the two girls, and then the girls' mom and dad, and like, you know, so they all went and had a fun day. Right? I was like, where's my invitation? And like, all my friends know they kind of make fun of me. One of my favorite rides at Disney is Dumbo, and like
Dumbo.
I'm like I swear I'm 5, and like John Stamos posted a video of like him with Edie on Dumbo, and my friend like texted me and he's like, he's on your favorite ride. I was like, I know, that's so cute. But anyways, they look like they had a blast, and I'm happy that like, I mean, who can say they went to the first time to Disneyland with John Stamos and got the VIP treatment? Like,
right, that's something that you're gonna talk about when you get older.
And he was so cute. He posted a picture with one of them. Well, he posted like many pictures throughout the day, but one of them was like in the Bibbidi Bobbidi boutique where they do the girls' hair like princesses and stuff. And he's just like chilling while these girls get their hair done. Like, it's like he's gonna be an amazing dad, and like, come on, John. What's going on here? But like, you're so good with kids. Like every time you post
He's waiting for you.
Oh my God!
Look at her. She just turned into a little schoolgirl right now.
I mean, hello. Look at his face. But it's just so. Anyways, you guys should go check out their trip on their Instagram. They all have posted pictures. So. My friends work there. I used to perform there, so they're all like, "Oh my God, we saw them! They were so nice." I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So
yes, the ticket for Disneyland's getting a little expensive now.
Yes. And God, Disney, what are you doing to us?
Oh gosh,
killing us, killing our bank accounts. Well, they didn't pay to get in, so that must be lucky.
I know, right?
It was good. But yeah, that's the news and gossip I have for you guys today.
There we go. Shall we go into predictions?
Let's do it.
Oh God, here we go.
And now, your AFTERBUZZ TV.
The lights. Never get tired of them.
No.
All right, would you like to go first, or would you like me to go?
You go first. Okay. You seem like you know what you're going to say.
No, I think I just have an idea. Just because we got to see Vanessa a little bit more, too, and how much she loves Edie. And we're getting more and more into Vanessa's character as it comes along. And I'm just liking it more.
Yeah.
And I think that in the next coming episodes, they're going to stretch this out, obviously, throughout the season. But I feel like the love between her and Gerald, there's something's going to happen in the next couple episodes.
Yeah.
I feel it's like brewing. I feel like it's coming because they didn't touch upon it on this episode.
No, they didn't.
At all. So I'm like, they're saving it maybe for the Christmas special. It would be great if they got together during Christmas.
Under the mistletoe?
Under the mistletoe.
Yes.
See? We're writing for you right now, Grandfather. Do you see this? Take note. Send us a check. It's fine. But yeah, no, I just see it happening somewhere along the line, as well as a New Year's kiss for Ponyboy and Sushi.
New Year's kiss.
Yes.
I could see that one brewing because even when he was looking at this is kind of my prediction. I'm taking off yours, but I'm changing the couple.
Okay.
because even when he was like opening the book and looking at like, and she was like, "You read something?" Like she was like so shocked, and like let alone not just like about how to be a bachelor and like, you know, what I get woman. It was like, not that he needs to read that book, but it was like, you know, preschools, and he had highlights and like post-it notes, and like
he was ready.
She was like, okay, and like she had that look into her eye, a little glimmer, and she was like, okay, I see what's going on here. And he was like, what? Why are you looking at me like that? My glasses? And she was like, yeah, that's it. Like. Like,
I see that too, the little nuances that she has. Yeah, definitely. So I don't know, maybe it could be one big
I hope it comes sooner than later. I really want to see this go down.
Right. And you know what I want? Annalise to find somebody as well too. Annalise and Ravi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ravi, I think, is divorced on the show.
Yes.
And like has kids or something.
Exactly.
So that might be a little harder, but
Annalise,
let's do it still, please.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. I'm excited. Let us know. Tweet us, guys. Leave comments on YouTube. Let us know what you thought. We love hearing from you guys. So please keep the comments coming.
Love it, love it, love it.
Do you want to tell them where they'll find you?
Oh, yeah. Once again, guys, it's your boy Nino. Thanks for tuning in. You can catch me at Nino Llanera on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
You can catch me on Twitter and Instagram at AnnikaMichelle1 and my website, AnnikaMichelle.com. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye, guys.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.